guys, it's Main here, backing up with another IE review slash roast at both Jonas's request and mine. We're gonna go through Jonas's account for around 10 minutes or so, and we're gonna try and see what he's doing wrong, what he can do to improve, and just generally looking at his account and, you know, talking about how bad it is. So let's go jump into it. We're on Toolbox today. If the browser looks weird, it's because I just recently swapped over to my Mozilla Firefox. I don't even know why I said Mozilla. It just sounds weird to say that. I'm on Firefox now as opposed to Chrome. Anyways, let's go and jump into it. All hyper obals, obviously a super sweaty spender, just shells out money for the game. This is insane. All hyper obal drop rate. Do you have a family, a personal page for obals? Where the fuck do you... There's a lot of hyper obals here. Not all drop rate though. That's pretty sad. I don't know what to say, man. I think your account's pretty behind. I think you should probably get on that. Let's see. Yeah, obals in a sad state. Only 8,800 Eclipse coins. How are your stamps looking? You're almost not even at 20k. It's pretty sad. Main thing I want to see is your multi-tool stamps at 260. Only 61 on DNA stamp. Only 148 on Refinery. Looking pretty sorrowful. Hold on, you're at 900. Hold on, you're at 19,800 with 2 arcade stamps. Yeah, he's not even 20k stamps with 2 arcade stamps. That is pretty sorrowful, man. I mean, you can have 24 gilded stamps. You can very easily get to 20k stamps. I mean, that's pretty unfortunate you're not at 20k right now. You should get on that grind. I'm pretty sure you can use a candy on like one resource and get like some of these stamps up. I mean, active grinding for smart dirt stamps, some more mining exp, doing some iron ore, like the thread stamp, oak logs. Like this is so easy to get up and costs like nothing for you right now. Shame, Jonas. Shame. Owl, how's your owl doing? You're at 16, not at 17 yet. 16 is pretty good. It's not bad. You get the 70% drop rate. But definitely with the vault upgrade, owl is something you may want to try to get up. Getting to 17 mega feather is a pretty good milestone just to get you some more drop rate. Bubbles, not at 4,500 on these. Or sorry, 4,950. 4,950 is the 99% goal. You could definitely do this. I mean, I know are you waiting for the 1.2x ballot bonus to go candy some Gmush? I think it's what you said you were trying to do. So yeah, you're waiting. Yeah, definitely something you want to do. Absolutely. It's kind of a waste of atoms if you were to do that. But I think overall goal for you right now is just try to get your World 1 to World 5 bubbles up to 1,500 to surpass the no bubble left behind cap. If you guys don't know, no bubble left behind caps at level 1,500 bubble. So if you have 1,500 bubbles, it will not work on them. Fun fact. But it does not account for World 6 bubbles because it does not work that way. World 6 bubbles cannot get hit by no bubble left behind. Only 1,500 on Big P. You can get this visually to 1.49, and that's where you want to stop. I don't know what that number is. I think it's like 4,000, something like that. Definitely something you can use atoms on, honestly, because you're... this would potentially push you over to getting 17, 18 minimum talent levels depending on your divinity level. And with divinity exp being as easy as it is right now, I think you should get this up, use some atoms on Big P, get the visual indicator to 1.49 to give you some more minor link bonus. I think roughly 191 divinity and a visual 1.49 here is going to get you to plus 17 on Arctis if you're not there already. And you're not, so that's probably your next big grind, getting everyone to plus 17 here. I mean, what's your divinity levels? 187, 170, 188, 180, 200, 186, 188. I mean, some of these characters meet the threshold for it. Some of them are almost there. So consider putting some of these characters in lab and divinity and getting these to 191 and getting Big P up to 1.49. because that'll give you the plus 17 on Arctis, which is really, really good. And it's going to get put you in a good position for the new master classes when they do come out. You have at least 600 on your character. Not quite 600 on all your characters. That's probably your next big grind, is getting these characters to 600. I stuck my siege breakers on mini chief spirits and actually leveled up pretty quickly. So I'd highly recommend doing that. Very, very easy grind at this point. I mean, with your grind time at 50k, and with the vault upgrades for class EXP and the lowest level character class EXP multiplier, you can very easily get these characters up to 600 just to position yourself nicely when those master classes do come out. Okay. I mean, always try to look towards upgrading your refinery. Do you not have goldfish? I think you're stuck on goldfish. That's unfortunate. So yeah, definitely do a print or candy. Seems like you're not printing blue salts right now, which you do need for orange salts. Orange salts, hello, green salts. You're at 20 equinox symbols. That means your summoning is what, 87 plus? 86 plus, something like that. You're getting a metal detector. I know you're actively doing gaming, which is kind of insane. But yeah, I mean, keep up the gaming grind. You want to get the sprout capacity up. You can upgrade for those who don't know, the 9.99 trillion purple bits. This is actual, like real. You can actually get 9.99 trillion purple bits to upgrade this. But you're going to need a couple billion nugget and 25 snail. Or more. Like a 10 billion nugget and 25 snail, I think, is where you can actively try to get in here. You're almost there at the 9.99 trillion. Extra sprout capacity just makes it a lot easier to be able to just grind out farming. Just the more crops, the more bits you'll get, which means you can upgrade sprout value, sprout speed, and all the imports to help progress gaming a little bit. Am I saying farming or gaming? I think I said farming a lot. Farm out gaming to get the 9.99 trillion sprout capacity. I think honestly grinding for this as opposed to putting points into sprout value is probably going to give you a little bit easier time when trying to push gaming, because I mean they're pretty close in value. So you know, just upgrading this probably going to give you a little bit more than sprout value would at this point. But yeah, how big should I get? Only 5.3 billion. That sounds pretty good. I think you've gotten like 3 upgrades the past week, which is pretty insane. Pretty lucky, honestly. I mean, that means you've been spending most of your waking time doing gaming, which, you know, yeah, I mean, you also have your logbook kind of fleshed out. How's your farming? How many crops you at? You're less crops than I. You're just barely touching these like black glassy ones. But definitely doing a little bit more of more farming grinding is going to help you with gaming because it's more speed, which means you could potentially have a higher base level crop, which makes it easier to push the shell and also give you more gaming bits as well. Okay. Honestly, a little short-term goal for you is try to get the crop cost for the day market up to 100 billion. I think it's kind of a good stopping point. For night market, trying to push OG fertilizer to like 3.7, and Evo GMO, the overall goal. Just short-term, try to get this to 3x. I honestly don't really put any more points into speed GMO. A few milliseconds increase in speed's not. I mean, to me, it's just not worth the investment of beans. I'd rather put that into Evo GMO, in my opinion. But usually my routine is every single day I'll do a bean reset. So I'll let my highest glassy crop OG overnight, collect it, trade it in for beans, upgrade Evo GMO, and do the farming reset and just let it, again, collect for magic beans overnight. That's kind of my daily reset, just getting into that habit to help you push crops. I get like 1 crop every 2-3 days or something, and that's just kind of the slow grind right now. Okay, you have some food lust, so maybe consider. I mean, you have 6 food lust. There's not a lot of crops that you can get up to 110, but cabbage is definitely a really good one because it gives you a bunch of cooking speed. So maybe consider getting cabbage up to 110 because it only costs you roughly 811 ladles. I don't know what character your Deathbringer is, but yeah, I mean, it's not that many ladle cost. So consider getting cabbage up to 110 to get you more cooking speed, to get like corn dog and the other meal cooking speed up, just to farm out a little bit extra meal like plate level. Right now, I mean, it's still relatively good. I mean, your minimum meal level is what, like 103, but you have some meals that are like in range of getting hit by no meal left behind. I think double cherry is kind of a waste of no meal left behind, if I'm being completely honest. But you have a lot of these like later crops at like 103. It's just kind of unfortunate. Yeah, I just feel like your cooking speed for some reason is just really low, and I don't know what to say. I feel like it shouldn't be costing you, with 6 food lust and overflowing ladle, it shouldn't be costing you 7.5 billion for head Gustav loaf. Where am I at right now on that? Yeah, I think IT's just jacked up. So yeah. No, IT's just a little messed up. So I mean, I check your toolbox, and I do some ladle spending on cooking to get your meals up. It could be V-Man, I don't know, but on public profile, toolbox is just messed up. But yeah, definitely getting cabbage up to 110 is a good milestone. Getting double cherry up, because it's kind of inefficient that no meal left behind is hitting double cherry right now. So just reconsider doing some ladles on your meals right now. You have all skulls on your characters, 200 on Goblin Gorefest. You may want to consider doing some retowering, because you have like 140 minimum on these. And this is going to help with some of the vials, or not the vials, but some of these bubbles. Yeah, I don't worship either. But if you want to get more like purple essence grain, doing the worship is going to help get this bubble up. I mean, more purple essence generation is better. It means you get more damage, more mana generation. It has some pretty good upgrades. So getting more purple essence, you can definitely use Soulable Gum, get a bunch of levels into this bubble to get you some more purple essence generation to help you progress summoning just a little bit faster. Less than 1 trillion Gmush kills. You're at 300,000 in Glunko. It's pretty good. Yeah, IT's just so fucked on a public profile. You have negative 1 billion stilted seekers. That's kind of unfortunate, man. I think maybe you should consider killing stilted seekers, just to get that number up. Yeah, I mean, you don't even have this eclipse. You don't even have this eclipse, you know? It's crazy. Oh, wow. Maybe consider using some candies on to get your primordial shrine up. Remember, you can actually get some good build speed here by upgrading primordial shrine, because of the construction mastery through Rift. It's going to help a ton. Was there a cooking time to 110? Oh, that could have been it, actually. No, I think that was it, actually. Where's the Gustav loaf? There it is. 735. That makes more sense. It's not 7.5 billion, it's 735. This makes more sense. Definitely do some reladling of your kitchen, because there's no reason no meal left behind should be hitting double cherry. On the okay, yeah. What are your threshold on pets right now? 10? You have some pets to get to 10. 12? You have some 12. Yeah, you have the faster shiny pet level up ones. Yeah, a lot of these ones, I mean, it is only like what, 1 or 2% per level, but that's still 1 or 2%, and that could help you get a little bit faster shiny pet levels. Drink my tea real quick. Hole. What level is your guys? 15, 27, 34, 15. Good levels all around. You're prepped for the next update. Your opal distribution right now in NG. It's not bad. Your EXP rate is actually, it feels low. 35 mil at this stage feels kind of low. What's your villager EXP? 6804, 16,000. I would consider getting some more. It's not correct. Yeah, I mean, regardless, I think 1600 for villager EXP on Justice, I feel like is still low. I guess I'm low. I don't know. How do Justice runs? I'd probably prioritize this, honestly. Slam grind. Are you at master? You should be at mastery 3. Definitely mastery 3 at this stage. You're grinding gemstones. Yeah, getting for 100k on the gemstones would be pretty helpful. That's the like 99% for gemstones. It's kind of on the grind right now. What most endgamers are doing. You're at 90 right now. 91 is going to give you the +1 equinox. That'd be sick. Beanstalk maxed out. That's maxed out. That's good. I mean, hey, not a bad account. I'm trying to look for some bubbles you may want to consider using atoms on that's not just big P. Chevron, it's actually a pretty good one for some more gold food effects. Getting that's like, honestly, yeah, getting that's to like 1500 be pretty good. You could definitely use your worship charge for tree sleeper. Like this is, it's ridiculously easy. I think you just need to do some worship waves. Are you doing Bob right now? Is that for bravery? Are you trying to, yeah, you're trying to use all your atoms for Bob so you can do bravery? Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I think a good stopping point is getting or trying to be able to consistently do bravery around 50. I think it's torturous for your account to do anything past that. So if you can consistently get to wave 50, I think it's a good stopping point for multi, to be completely honest with you. I mean, it's just kind of, it's kind of weighing your options at this stage. Like, obviously masterclass, there's not going to be a new masterclass for at least 4 weeks. And that's kind of like the main reason you want to do big P, is to get the extra minimum talent level. So if you realistically, it's going to take you a few weeks of atoms or to be able to get big P up. So is it worth your time to spend your atoms on big P, or is it worth your time to spend atoms on Call Me Bob? That's up to you. I think since you're at wave 51 consistently on bravery, I think you should stop doing Call Me Bob, and I think you should invest your atoms in big P instead, because I don't know when the next masterclass is coming out. I think, like, honestly, a month and a half is a good time frame, but just doing hourly clicks, atoms on big P, even like splitting your atoms, like doing 35 here on big P and 35 on Call Me Bob, I think is fine. To eventually get this to 1.49. Okay, so old bubbles page. This should tell you. So you're actually not that far off from visual 1.49. I think it's 2000. I think around 2000, honestly. So, I mean, you're not that far off from 1.49, to be completely honest. Getting this to 2000, it's a good stopping point. I think you get it to 2000, and then you're golden. Then undo your divinity grind to 191, and then you're good. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, we'll go ahead and stop there, Jonas. Went over my little 10-minute thing, not so much a roast, but generally actually just looking at the account. I think this is a good account. Obviously, you're an endgamer, you know kind of what to do, but just generally the things I'd be looking out for is getting the 17 minimum talent levels on Arctis. That would be a big priority for me, because I like having higher talent levels. Yeah, no problem. What was the other thing? I mean, you're prepped for the next cavern update when that drops soon-ish. By the time this review goes out, it may have already dropped. But you're explorer, you're already at cavern 15, so you're already there. Towards the next like cavern update, you're already at a high enough engineer level, I imagine. You're already at high enough measurer level, I imagine. When the next cavern update comes out, I imagine there's going to be a new villager that comes out. So obviously doing an opal reset onto that new villager would be the most optimal thing to do, I imagine. Because if measurer was strong, God knows what the next villager would actually provide you. And that should be rearing its head relatively soon. So yeah, I guess that's the next thing for you to look out for is that when that comes out, just make sure to do the opal reset onto the new guy. Just get however many levels as you need. And yeah, so yeah, thanks for the account, Jonas. Hope you guys learned a little bit of something there. A little bit rusty on the reviews. It's been a little bit since I've done one, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day, YouTube. Bye-bye. Hey guys, thank you so much if you do support me on YouTube and or Twitch. I really appreciate your support. Have a great day. Bye.